One step is what it takes to set an adventure in motion.
Mic check 1 2. All right. So let me turn that up. I turned down the wrong thing there. Okay. Oh, let me turn that down. Let me turn up the what there it is. Okay, so let me turn that down. I sound low? Okay, let me try to come back up here. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, sounds good. Alrighty. Yeah, I started an hour early. I needed to readjust some things in the in here, and um, apparently this whole thing, Streamlabs did something to my stream key, and my stream key changed. But what's going on, the people in the chat? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I was going to start at 9 o'clock, and but I started early because Players Gaming United said it start now. I'll see if it's working right. So let's see here. I tried to add a few more things here, so I need to see um, if that is going to work. So let's see here. Let's share this out. Uh, we live, folks. All right. So what is happening? What is happening? Let me run and get something out of the fridge. For me, it's 2 days. If you can get Death Stranding early, all right. But for me, it's 2 days. I'm excited about it. I'm hyped about it. So yeah, I certainly hope that I enjoy it. I'm gonna make up my own mind. How you doing, Luca? Wow, you're up early this morning, young lady. Glad you had a good vacation, and glad you made it back safe there, young lady. Uh, so thanks for stopping by. My goodness gracious, I hadn't seen you in the chat in a while. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm excited about it. About Death Stranding, and like I said, it's my most anticipated game this year, and next year my most anticipated game is Final Fantasy VII because I never played Final Fantasy VII umpteen years ago when it came out. Yes, that you are looking at footage of Gears 5. That is Gears 5 footage from the PC, and while I still have Game Pass, I think till Sunday. So I may try to get in touch with Microsoft today. And you woke up a little earlier than usual. Oh, you go buy some coffee. Ugh, is it real cold where you are? But speaking of coffee, I need to get something to drink out of the fridge. Hold on and enjoy my video of me trying to play that video game up there. Hold on. All right, here we go. You're freezing because you're walking to the coffee shop. I heard that. Well, hey, thanks for joining us there, young lady. Certainly glad you had a good time where you were. You look like you ate well, and hopefully everybody in your family's doing well. So yeah. So Art of Forte, what's happening? You say you're streaming it as soon as you get it. Yeah, I'm gonna mine's supposed to be here Friday as well. So and I should get a confirmation code for today. Today's Wednesday. So mm, there we go. So yeah. Yeah, it's cold here. It's 30 degrees. So, and of course, I'm bus boy because and I'm off today, but I'm bus boy. And I got lucky yesterday with it being election day. And so the bus was free yesterday, but, and it was warm outside. It was like 46 degrees when I was at the bus stop. But tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. So, so yeah, unfortunately. So let me bring that down there. So, but yeah, brought you got the OBS thing working here, and so hopefully it works well. You can see there what this Gears 5 game does. Some of the destruction, especially of things that you're sitting behind, I was not used to that. So I was getting killed a lot. I'm like, wait a minute, how come I was getting this destroyed? So but it was a fun game. I'm enjoying it. So you know, and again, I've said this before. I do not get. I get why people. Um, I get why people are saying that they're trying to compare Gears to Death Stranding, and it's not what you think. It really has to do with the fact that there are people that Xbox has had a bad generation, and they are literally trying to figure out ways to equate. I guess that's the word. They're trying to equate what Microsoft is doing to what Sony is doing, and you know, a brand new IP getting an 84, brand new IP getting an 84, where then IP that's been around since I don't know when the 360 was around, was that 2007 or something like that? It getting an 84, that's false. That's a false equivalency. It's like my girlfriend said. She said it the best. She said, "Doing addition and subtraction is math. Doing calculus is math. Saying that they're both the same is a false equivalency." And it's unfortunate that that's kind of where things have gotten. But again, like I said, beginning of next year, I'm getting away from that. And yeah, it's a silly. Star Trek and Star Wars are both science fiction, but they are not anything like each other. But uh, I do, yeah, yeah. You broke my heart in the trailer park, so I had to move on. She's not a gamer though. She does like comics and Marvel movies, so it's a draw. It's kind of a draw. I get to play my games and stuff like that. She'll sit in the bedroom and read comics. So she's got this whole naughty librarian look. She wears glasses and she pulls her hair back, and she has this whole. It's actually pretty sexy looking. So, but so yeah, yeah. Joker was great. Joker was a great movie. Glad that it did well. It you know. I like the fact that it was willing to go and deal with the whole mental illness thing, especially undiagnosed mental illness. And so I like that part of it. So and I'm really good for Joaquin Phoenix. I'm really happy for him. I don't know if he'll win an Oscar for the simple fact that Bradley Cooper. I don't know if you remember Luca. I don't know if you ever watched American Sniper, but Bradley Cooper's performance in that was just as good as Joaquin Phoenix's, and he didn't win. So maybe Joaquin picks it up. I did go see Ford versus Ferrari. That was good too. That was a good movie too. So anybody who wants to go see that and doesn't know the history of it, I won't spoil it. I did go see Midway. Midway was straight up garbage, garbage. Okay, I could not. I mean, there was already a Midway movie that came out in the '60s. I think it came out, and mm, so oh, you liked American Sniper? Yeah, and now do you think that Bradley Cooper got robbed of the best actor? Because I thought he should have won it. Now, granted, it's all subjective opinions, but I certainly hope the Academy makes up for it because of because I thought that was a mistake. So maybe Joaquin Phoenix wins it. So, but it's all subjective opinion. It's not if he doesn't win, it doesn't mean. I thought it was the best performance I've seen, and I like Christian Bale in Ford versus Ferrari. I thought he was great in that. So, but yeah, you still have to see Joker, Christopher Hardy. Really good movie. I enjoyed it. Again, it's all subjective opinion. So, but I enjoyed it. I did not like Midway. I thought I would like Midway, and I was very surprised I didn't like Midway. I really didn't like it. I was like, all right, this is not that good. It's got some good parts. It's got some really good action. It's really cool how, I mean, I won't spoil it. If you don't know the history of the Battle of Midway, stuff like that, World War II, I won't spoil it in case you do go see it. Still an ingenious way how they figured out Midway was going to be attacked. But to this day, I thought it was fantastic how they did it. But overall, the movie is garbage, garbage. So, yeah, Christian Bale does. I mean, I really like his style. I really like Christian Bale's style. So, no, she's not a ball and chain yet. She's a good person. A good person. As you all can see when I'm playing Gears where it stutters, that's the game. That's why people, if you want to know why Gears got an 84, it's because of the gameplay. It's because it wasn't very well optimized. It's because, uh, shout out to, I think Crap Gamer did a video yesterday, and he was saying that he couldn't even finish Gears on his Xbox X because it kept glitching out and stuff like that. So, and it's unfortunate because I've enjoyed the game, and I'll play it again, play it more today. Mm. So I'm playing this more than Outer Worlds. So and it's not that Outer Worlds is bad. I'm enjoying Gears more, but there's nothing wrong with Outer Worlds. I do need to try. People have beaten Outer Worlds. I'm like, yo, you guys are really big fans of Outer Worlds because I have not even like did the I got the ship is broken and all that stuff, and I went to that raggedy ass town, but I haven't really done anything in town except just walk around and explore and talk to NPCs. So, but yeah, it's yeah. Let's see here. Somebody left Lance Paul. Would you say? So another guy that left Sony, some big hit for indies, but many seem to think that Sony, you will see this gen not going to be the same Sony next gen. No, it's not, and people get jobs all the time. I mean, look, I know some. Look, a friend of mine I grew up with, and I hate him now because he went to go work for Industrial Lights and Magic and stuff like that. Now he works for ILM. He was a junior executive at ILM. He left ILM after 16 years and went to the company who did Sugar Free. They did a lot of the ray tracing for Thanos in the Avengers movie. So again, this is somebody who had a job at Industrial Lights and Magic, and they went to another company. And you got to remember, people leave to go to new jobs all the time. I've never seen I've never seen people watching where people go to work. Why is I don't I just what's that got to do with gaming? Again, that's why I'm changing my channel up a little bit at the beginning of the year, because I'm not going to be talking about where people are going to go get their jobs at. I mean, shout out to anybody. If you go find another job, this is for the people in the chat. If you have one position and somebody offers you another position somewhere else and it's more money, more responsibility, you take the job. I don't, you leave, you take the job. Okay. What's up, Jemiah Dixon? How you doing? How you doing? So, mm. Oh, what's up there, CRU? Salute, young brother, salute. Certainly hope you and your family are doing well. So, yeah, yeah, I'm enjoying this Gears game. I'm my own Metacritic. I don't care about what White Zaddy says about games. I mean, if I get the game and I don't like it, look, I'm playing that Sekiro. That game is garbage. I mean, how are you going to sit up there and say, and again, this is just all subjective opinion. I had people telling me how great that game was. This man that you control is in a cave, sneaks through some bushes, and goes to see some girl with no shoes on. And she talks about, here's a sword, go out there and start killing people. It's just garbage, garbage, trash. Okay, and again, I've had people say how good the game was. What's good about a woman with no shoes on? Why don't you go put some shoes on? You know, so it's trash. You know, everybody's beating the Outer Worlds. I guess it's just not. Is it not a long game? I mean, I'm just asking. I mean, because people are literally because the game just came out. So, all right, well, CRU, what I'm trying to present here is what's going on with Death Stranding. Okay, is that okay? You say the game is okay. That's fair enough. I'm not here to okay. I don't care for it. Okay, but that's it's subjective opinion. It doesn't mean that it's not a good game. It just means that I don't. Me walking around working for a girl with no shoes on is not sitting well with me. You know, and she's only like I don't know. The game's trash. Okay, and all I do is hit the same button. You hit the circle button to dodge or whatever. You hit the I think I use the Xbox controller, so it's the LB button to block, and then the R button to strike. RB button to strike. That's it. That's what that game is. So, so well, Lanceville Paul, that's my point. Is that it's, to me, it's stupid. I mean, what are they going? to I mean, somebody left Facebook today. I'm sure they went to go work somewhere else. So again, you're dealing with a child's mentality. That's a child. Okay, that is a child, and so it's unfortunate because I think a lot of people in the Xbox community are good people. They're just caught up on some bullshit. I don't know what else to say. You know, they're just caught up on some bullshit for whatever reason they are. So, but yeah, like I said, my channel will be changing. A lot of, like I said, I'm doing my own version of the Purge. I was going to do it January 1st, but I'm gonna be hungover, so I'm not gonna do it January 1st. So it'll be January 2nd. So yeah, yeah, I gotta do it. So, but yeah, it's yeah, I mean, it's not Sekiro's not a bad game. I'm sure there's something missing. I'm gonna keep playing it because maybe there's something I'm just missing. That could be it. It's like when I went back and watched. Hmm, I went back. I watched the Justice League 2 times because I watched it the first time. I'm like, man, this was trash. This was garbage. But people kept saying it was good. Check it out. Maybe, and I'm like, all right, I'll watch it again because maybe there was something I missed. And I'm like, I watched it again, and like I said, it made my face hurt. It was so bad. You know, my face was literally hurting. You know, like it was so bad. So. Yeah, Luca, I agree. It's not a big deal. Yes, this is Mass Effect, Lincoln Clay. This is the Mass Effect 2 and 3 is on the same type of engine that Gears is on. But Gears 5 is by as far as games that Xbox has put out, this is their best game that they put out this generation. I like both the Gears games. So, but you all can see the way it freezes and stuff like that. That's the actual game doing that. That's not me stopping. I just want to show people that because people are like, well, no, this, and this is on my Beast PC. Okay, this is on PC. So, and the game just does that. It will do that. It's unfortunate because it's a good game. I enjoy the game. Mm. Ah, so, but yeah. But Midway, very disappointed in Midway, and I really wanted to enjoy. It's like the movies I want to go see and enjoy, there are garbage. And then the movies surprised me because Joker did surprise me. That's on the DC Black label, and so that's the same. And now I have actual hope for Birds of Prey because I think Birds of Prey is going to be straight up dog shit. But now I'm like, all right, when I go see Birds of Prey, I'll actually walk in with a little bit higher expectation. Hmm. So, Lincoln Clay, what's happening? I'm hearing they're gonna put Mass Effect in what you call it? They're gonna have VR for Mass Effect. I agree, Luke. It does look like trash. I 100%. I agree, but because I guess I'm looking at it because Joker did better than it was much better than I anticipated it to be. Maybe I'm Birds of Prey could do the same thing. Maybe I'm hoping against hope as well. So, yeah. Oh, Mass Effect makes you dizzy. Yeah, it will. It can. Well, that game was something else. So so do you have no hope for I look, I hope it's good because DC, if you really think about it, they on a roll. I mean, if Joker should hit $1 billion, I think this weekend. So that would mean that Aquaman made $1 billion, and I thought that movie was straight up garbage. All right, but it made $1 billion, so it was successful. So that would mean Aquaman made $1 billion and Joker made $1 billion. They would kind of be on a roll. If they could get one more movie to about 700 million, I'd say they went ahead and did it. MGB blocked you for pulling his Xbox card. Okay. I listen to his videos. I like his videos. He does. I mean, I don't disagree with him. I think there's a group of I saw his last video about how there's a group of people out there who are just trying to destroy different games. I think it's funny. To me, it's funny. And as I said before, how you can compare Gears 5, which everybody forgets about Gears Judgment, all right? Everybody just forgets about Gears Judgment. Gears of War is in its sixth iteration. So I expect a game in its sixth iteration to do well. And I think it's a victim. Gears is a victim of the Xbox community because they're the ones who were pushing it, saying it was going to be all this and that, and it's like, okay, fine. And then it comes out, and because they use another man's, and I've said this before, because they don't have a standard, they don't go by their own standard. They let other men use their standards. So they'll use, that's why I said they use White Zaddy standards, okay? They run right to Digital Foundry for a standard. They don't have their own standard. They run right to Metacritic for a standard. They don't use their own standard. And because you're using another man's standard, that's what a child does. So when I'm on Xbox Podcast, I treat them like children because that's the way they act instead of just setting their own standards. And this is just men. Men have a issue setting their own standards. They rather use another man's standard. So, and I have my own standard. I'll be the first one to tell you if I get Death Stranding and I'm in 3 hours, I'm like, man, if it's not good, I'll be like, man, this game is not that good, But I'm going to try it myself. If somebody brings, like I have my birthday at work, one of the managers made me a Butterfinger cake, and I had never had it before. And I'm like, wow, that looks good. Let me try it. And that's so I tried it, and I like it. Now I want a Butterfinger cake like every day. So my point is that I did not let somebody tell me that the Butterfinger cake was good. I didn't let somebody tell me that the Butterfinger cake was nasty. I tried it myself because that's what grown-ups do. What children do is they use other people's standards. So as long as you're going to run around and say you're going to let another group of people set a standard for you, that's what children do. So, and again, people were screaming that some game called Days Gone was trash. I mean, didn't Zaddy tell you that Days Gone was trash, and then people went out and actually bought it and they enjoyed it? I mean, again, that's reality. You went out there and made up your own mind. So again, but I've never seen anything like I said. Hey, look, if you're going to use another man's standard, that's childish. So Jemiah thinks Birds of Prey will be good. Yeah, I hope you're right. I'm rooting for it. You heard it here first. I'm rooting for it. I had low expectations, but now I'm rooting for it. So I saw that, Luca. That's actually sad. I thought somebody had put that on my Facebook timeline as a joke, and I don't know what to say about that. That's horrible, and I think it's bad. I mean, a chicken sandwich? Are you kidding me? I mean, I've never had one because when I go to Popeyes, Popeyes has this. I think they have an 11-piece chicken box for like $13. And if you and I always get that's what I get. Okay, so I've never had their chicken sandwiches before. So really sad. So really, it's a sad state. It really shows what a sad state of some black folks are in when you're out there killing each other over chicken sandwiches. So, uh, said Mass Effect is trash. You beat it and you're still playing it. Oh, I beat Mass Effect Andromeda twice. I thought it was trash. Um, but guess what? You're not letting what I think affect your what you think is a because you're a grown ass man. There's other people who will say, "Well, he thinks the game is trash. Therefore, the game must be trash." Yeah, that's what children do. Yeah, I didn't like Mass Effect Andromeda. I thought it was straight up garbage. There were some things I liked about it, but the story was trash. The combat was really good. Okay, they clearly worked on the combat, but the combat in Mass Effect has always been good. It's always had good combat. So when they put it on the Frostbite engine, and I think the people who did the game, they said they had issues with the Frostbite engine creating things within the Frostbite engine. So I mean that's I think and shout out to Yang Ye. He did a video on it a couple years ago. He did like a 45-minute video on it. So again, that's and I agree with what was in that video. When the developers are saying we have issues, we're having some issues here. It's kind of like, yeah, you can see they had issues. So yeah, look, if you think it's a good game, that's great. I've said it before. If you like it, I love it. So yeah, if you like it, I love it. So like I said, I'm hyped for Death Stranding. I'm just glad another game is coming out. Yeah, I do think there's a lot of envy in the Xbox community. This is just from interacting with them. I don't think they're jealous. I think they really don't like the fact, and this is just my opinion, just from talking to a lot of them and being a guest on some of their podcasts. There's a lot of envy in their community on just how well Sony has done. You got to really understand to take Xbox out of it, take Sony out of it. Um, Microsoft has had to change the entire way it does business in video gaming because Sony has put it to them that bad. Okay, Xbox though is willing to put games all over the place. Look, and yes, they come out and they damage control that, but they hate it. They don't like the fact that Xbox is going to be putting their games on PlayStation. Okay, they are going to do it. Okay, it is written all over the place. All right, and because they're not going to have a choice. They won't have a choice. They won't. The Xbox Scarlet is going to get destroyed next generation. All right, and I don't have to sit here and shit on the Xbox because the consumer has shit on the Xbox. The person that actually goes to the store and buys stuff or gets it off the internet or whatever, um, they're the ones who decided they don't want it. And so I don't have to sit down and tell you how trash it is. I got an Xbox X. It's trash. Okay? It's trash. So I mean, again, now does that mean that it doesn't have some redeeming qualities? Yeah, there's things about it I do like. I do believe it is, as far as the system itself, it's a great system, but you have piss poor developers on it. You got Microsoft who's pushing resolution over performance. And if you don't believe me, you can try to play Call of Duty on there, which runs like shit on that console compared to the PlayStation, which has a lower resolution but has better performance. And again, that's reality. You can go look that up yourself. All right, even Zaddy said that. Now you can get mad at me, but White Zaddy said that. You can go to NX Gamer. You can go to visit V, whatever it is, V something, whatever that thing is. That guy that does it. I mean, that game hits 46 frames on Xbox X. Wow. Where on the PlayStation, it stays at 60. That's reality. So so again, it's that's trash. That is trash. So and and I'm not a Call of Duty fan, but I do want my game to perform good. Now, to Phil Spencer's credit, he has come out publicly and said the next Xbox is going to focus on performance, which I think is fantastic. So, how much is the 5700 XT? Well, let's see here. Let me see if I can use my Epic computer here and go find out there, Mr. Jamiah Dixon. 700 XT price. Right now it's at, let's see here. If I'm looking at it right, it's 399.99. That's at Newegg. But let me see what it is on Amazon. Let's see here. 700 XT price. Yeah, it's $399. It says here RFX RX 5700, 8 gigabytes, GDDR6. Yeah, this is it. 399.99. Now, apparently, well, hold on now. I am looking at that let me put it RTX 1660 Ti. That's only $264. So so I'm also looking at that one too. And it's got 5 stars. And again, I just want to do 1440p. So it's so right now that the 1660 is in the lead. Mass Effect Andromeda should have been better. I think, yeah, I think had they done the original story, I think it would have been a lot better. But that's just my opinion. You would wait for Navi 20. Okay, cool. What's up, Thomas Burton? How you doing? Xbox One X is a high-tech cable box. No, I mean, look. There are things I like about the One X, but you got to understand there's a lot of envy in the Xbox community. So now everything Xbox does, they're in a fight at this point to stay relevant with the Xbox, and that's just reality. So you think 400, so you don't want the 58 XT. It's going to be 700? Yeah, I wouldn't get that either. So wouldn't get that either. So, but again, hey, I get it. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. So he's got the 1070. So you need to upgrade so you can run 3 monitor setup at 1440p. Cool. Yeah, I mean, again, so like I had my Christmas wish list show the other day. So I've got like a tier 1, a tier 2, and a tier 3 wish list. So my tier 1 list is probably won't be getting, but I do want the I do want a new monitor and some more RAM. So how to make this at 720p. I think if you go into are you talking about YouTube itself? I think YouTube itself, it has, I think it can stream up to 1080p to 4K, but you have to have, I haven't changed my settings yet because it's just not that big a deal to me. So you still have a card that can beat the 10, LMD still doesn't. Does that be AMD? So the card can beat the 1080 Ti. Well, again, if you talk about beating in price, yes, they do. But I mean, again, I can't front on something called a 1080 Ti. So that's a good card. Arguably, it's the best card. So. Oh, you're in OBS. Let's see. I use Streamlab. So with Streamlab, I think you can go into the settings and you can change it from 480p to 720 and things like that. So the 1080 Ti it does $1,000 right now. Yeah, they can have that. Yeah. I mean, again, I just want to do 1440p. So that 1660 is looking pretty scrumptious right now. $264, and it's supposed to go on sale in a couple weeks. So, Oh, hit that like button, people, and share. So, but I was able to do some things. I was able to have I got the Death Stranding thumbnail to work right. So I've been fooling around, getting better at this. So well, thanks, Thomas Burton. Yeah, I'm gonna keep up the hard work, buddy. Definitely. So the 2080 Ti is 12.9. I thought a 1080 was only around 699 now, but I could be wrong. So I could be wrong. So so it is what it is. So hey, my girlfriend Lisa Sue Andrew said that AMD is committed to bringing quality hardware for a decent price. So that's what she said. So and I believe her. It's $1,000 on Amazon. Jeez, I would not. I mean, I wouldn't pay $1,000, but I'm not you guys. And like I said, I'm PO. Can't afford the O and the R. So, but the 2080, I wonder if it's as good as they say. Shout out to J Dub City. And J Dub City was on here the other day, and I asked him flat out, why in the world the Xbox runs like Call of Duty at such a piss poor frame rate? And he pretty much said because it's bottleneck, they're pushing resolution over performance. That's what they did. So when I see people say it's not optimized for the Xbox, that's not true. They optimize resolution because that's what Microsoft wants them to do. And that's just reality. So, well, I think all these cards are, I think a lot of these cards are going to come down in price. And it's here in the next 3 weeks is what I've been told. The Nvidia's cards are going to come down. That's why I might be able to pull. I mean, my first wave. I want a new monitor. I want something called an SSD drive. Oh, Jemiah, what SSD drive should I get? Should I get that like an Evo one? That's like 800 and it's like 840 or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. Or but I want that, and the next thing is going to be I would like that, and then with that I want to forgot what was on that list. It was an SSD, and some RAM. That's pretty much on will more than likely be what I get. And if I can find a 1440p monitor for a decent price at about with 60 hertz, I'm gonna look for that too. So. Well, they still have it. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, are you try to go into Streamlab, and when you do, go to the settings, and then it will bring up. Let me see if I can do it here. Go to stream or go to output, and it's one of those two. It'll be one of those two. They were costing $700. I thought a 1080 Ti was. Let's see here. I'll be checking Amazon. 1080 Ti. Let's see here. The 1080s are 800. No, he's right. The Gigabyte GeForce 1080 Ti is $1,100. Here's a 2070 that's $526. So, well, wait a minute. Hold on. What's this they got going on here? The 2070 allows you to set up 5 payments of let me see if I'm looking at this right. They have a monthly payment program on the 2070. No shit. So if you all want a 2070, you can get it. You can get one right now. The Asus ROG GeForce RTX 2070 overclock. This is 8 gigs, GDDR6. You can do monthly payments of 100. I just lost it. Hold on. It says select the monthly payment option when you add to cart at the checkout. So let me put this on my screen here because I want you all to see. Oh, I don't know how to share my screen on OBS. But trust me, guys, it's right here. It's a 2070. So this is if you guys want this, you can get this for $106 a month. Wow. I'm hoping that the 1660 does this as well. So that is good. So Amazon does. Yeah, I mean, look, I did. Well, they do it for some products. I did it for my Kindle. Mm. I did it for my Kindle Fire, and it just so happens that I don't get to use my Kindle Fire anymore because that girl has commandeered it. And she's got all kind of things going on that Kindle Fire. But they will do it for certain products. But if you guys want a 2070, not the 2070, and it's overclocked for whatever good that does. You can get the 2070 for $100 a month on Amazon. So it says unless it's the Super or the TI don't get the 2070 or 20. Okay, well why not? I mean, does it not run that? Like, if I bought that, could I run my games in 1440p? You know, just asking for a friend because that's actually a good deal. Kindle Fire is only $100. Well, see, I mean, that's that. When I bought mine, it was on sale. Plus, they had the monthly payments. And again, I liked it, but it's just so every time I try to go use it, Miss You Know Who was in there always using it. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll just get something else. So yeah, so that's something that I will look into. I will look into a payment plan. You know, so now granted, is a 2070 better than the 5700? Ah, all righty. The car will be outdated in a year. Wow. Okay. Destiny saying if he buys Death Stranding digital, will it automatically upgrade on PS5? That I don't know. That I do not know. So, Andrew, I simply was putting out the fact that if you want a 2070 and you can't pay for it all up front, but you can afford $100 a month, they've got one you can get. That was it. Like I said, I want the 5700 XT. I don't know. I've said that for I don't know the last 10 weeks or since it came out. I'm like, oh, that's actually affordable. So that's what I prefer. But the 1660 Ti, NVIDIA Ti, that's looking pretty. That looks like something I might be doing there. So have to wait and see though. Now, yeah, I'm not for sure about it upgrading automatically. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if PS5 is going to work like that. I hope it does, but I don't know if it will or not. So, I mean, it will. They haven't confirmed it will do any type of patch or upgrade yet. So let's wait to see if they confirm it. So. So it depends on your monitor or what cards you have to buy. I've got a 1080p monitor, but I'm gonna again. I want a 1440p monitor. I'll get the 1440p. Like if both are sitting in front of me, and the monitor is gonna be like 199, and the graphics card is 199. I'm buying the monitor. I will always default to the monitor first. So, because worst case scenario for me, I will get back and put that thing in my cart, that 2070, and let's get the 2070. You know, and that's actually look, my 3600 with that 2070 is gonna that will be a rocket. So the money is meant to be spent. Fair enough. Well, I'm sitting right here, Jemiah. You can always send it to me. So but shout out to Jemiah Dixon, big supporter. Jemiah went ahead and served this nation, and so shout out to you for doing that, Jemiah. So I always got love in my heart for any man that picks up a rifle and will put foot to ass when need to, versus all these internet warriors who ain't on 2 cent shit. So, but yeah, I got a PayPal account. I got a what's the name of this thing? I got a Cash App. So if it's meant to be spent, hey, that's just like I said. I am $374 away from that 5700 XT, or I might be able to get the 1660 Ti. Even though people keep saying it is trash, I keep doing research on it, and the people keep saying it's a really good card. So people keep saying it's a good card. So, well, Andrew, again, remember the monitors. When you know this, the monitors are going to go on sale on Black Friday. So, but I don't know. You may be able to get a monitor, and they might give you your like the difference. You can take your receipt back, and so we have to talk. Okay, well that's fine. I'll send you my number. I got two. I got a business line, and I got my cell phone. So I'm a professional. I'm a professional. So. Shout out to everybody who won in their elections yesterday. My state had a huge upset. The governor went down, and Donald Trump, President Trump, our big beautiful president, he was here Tuesday night at a rally downtown, and the candidate that he pushed lost, but all the other candidates down ballot did very well. So. But the governorship looks like it's gone. So people spend too much money on cards. Well, I mean, again, the reason why people are wasting money on them, this is just my opinion, is because people don't want to just be satisfied playing at one part. I mean, like Carlos Fernandez said, he's like, man, playing at 1440p over 60 frames a second, high graphic settings. That's like for me personally, that's that's where I want to game at. And if people want to game at 4K and all that kind of stuff, shout out to them. But to me, gaming at 1440p on PC makes the most sense, So what's up, the Hulk? How you doing, brother? How you doing? So. Oh, I didn't see that one. A 2070 is really a 1080. Well, from what people are saying, and shout out to what Jack Reacher said. Like Jack Reacher said, the cards, the PlayStation 5 and it's supposed to be a 1080 or a 2070 or something like that. I don't know how they come up with that because AMD is making the card. So how they jump from AMD and NVIDIA is crazy. That's already bullshit right there. So you have two different cards, you have two different clocks, so some people have a 1080 Ti and only game a 1080p. Yeah, that's true. But I bet you a lot of those people will go out and get new monitors. Because like I said, the monitor that I look at is the monitor that I actually look at is it's 149. So I'm expecting it to go on sale. So well, I'm walking into Best Buy with about 250. I think I'm gonna have 250. So and that Xbox X may take an L because I very well may go to GameStop next week and try to get the Death Stranding console because I've never had a themed console before. I've never had that before, so I'm really thinking about getting that Death Stranding console. Possibly getting that. So you stick the console gaming only because you have kids and they will literally mess the PC up. Oh no! Hey, look! Hey, Josh, you do not. And look, brother, you do not owe anybody no explanation on what you do with your leisure time, brother. So, PC gaming is not for everybody, and people need to really understand it. I understand that as somebody who plays on console and PC, I totally understand that PC gaming is not NOT, not for everybody. So, and it's not. I mean, again, if you want to play the games that are 30 FPS at 60, you game on PC. That's just the best way for me to describe it. So, you know, and there's nothing wrong with playing games at 30 frames a second either. I mean, God of War is a great game at 30. Horizon Zero Dawn's a great game at 30. so, so you just get a wrap for the PS4 and was good. Yeah, I mean, again, me personally, I may get that Death Stranding one, but the Xbox, I think the Xbox trade value in-store credit. Oh, let me look. Xbox X. Let me pull this up here. Let's see. Let's go to GameStop. Let's look at the trade-in. Let's see here. Sell. Let's sell or trade your phone. Let's trade. Down. Hold on. Xbox X. Yeah, let's look at trade value here. It popped up and now it's gone. All right, so trade value. So in-store credit, $200. So let me look at let me see here what the trade value is. Yeah, I can get that Death Stranding one. I can get the Death Stranding one. So I might do that. God of War is $20 now. Well, I mean, you can go ahead and get PS Now and get it for $10. But the game's over a year old. And speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up. I saw that some of the new games on PS Now were Persona 5. If you haven't played Persona 5 yet on PS Now, and again, that game is 3 years old. So I don't want to hear people saying, "Well, you don't know, they're going to put their games day and date." I mean, this game is 3 years old. It's not hardly a day and date game. So. So, see, Sam Ash never cared about frame rate you play at, this, that. Well, that's fine too. That's fine too. So, all the Aces you want is $12.99. Yeah, Aces makes a great monitor. They make a great monitor. Very little, very little lag on their monitors. So, and the Aces monitors are going to go on sale on Black Friday. Because again, I looked at some. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with those monitors. They're good monitors. It's only in PS Now. Yeah, it is. I'm not here to say it's not. It will be gone. I know God of War will be gone. What, February 1st or January 30th or something like that. And then the other ones are going to be gone. I guess what, in March or April. So yeah, I agree. I mean, the PS Now's issue was price, and not only was it price, it was quality of games. Now they taken care of the price because they did announce that they had close to 1 million PS Now users. So you figure if they're going to pay $10 a month, and there's 1 million of them, I mean they're printing money with that thing. So shout out to everybody that got it. They got PS Now for $10. But the games that I want to play on there, like if SOCOM was on there, I would get it. But I don't think SOCOM is on there. And then somebody lied and said it was, and I looked it up, and I'm like, it's not on here. Jamal Adams, yo. So, but yeah, it is temporary, yeah. But again, if you haven't played Persona 5 and you don't want to go to the store and spend money on it, you want to try it out, there you go. I mean, again, because Persona 5 ain't for everybody, okay? So, well, again, yeah, I think games that are slowing down should be on PS Now. I got no issue with it, but brand new games, nah, fam. That dog ain't gonna hunt. That's what they would say in my state. You know, that dog won't hunt. New games will always sell. So, and Sony does not have to make money the way Microsoft makes money. But you know, you bring that up, you mention that, and it's like it's voodoo. It's like, oh no, they're going to do the exact same thing. Oh, you know, so and it's like okay, but like I said before, like I was saying earlier, you've got a group of people who have an actual business arrangement around acting the way they act, and like I said, it's just disappointing. So, but again, use your own standards, guys. I mean, that's just for you all going forward. Use your own standards and set your standard and hit your standard. So, like for me, I'm just looking at PC gaming. Um, you know, I want to play at 1440p, 60 frames a second. So, in order for me to achieve that, right now I have to unhook my monitor HDMI cable and hook it into my TV and then tell the TV to you go to your settings on the PC game and I change the settings. All right, fair enough, but I'm tired. I'm getting tired of doing that, even though it doesn't take long to do it. You know, so it takes like literally a second to do that. But I'm just getting tired of doing it. That can damage your HDMI cable, and so I'm gonna stop doing that. And I'm gonna stop doing it here pretty soon. Hopefully, in a couple of weeks, I get a new monitor. So just have to keep an eye on it. Just have to keep an eye on it. So they said Persona 5 is a great game. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Persona 5. So I'm not knocking Persona. So everybody I know that's played it really likes it. But yeah, frame rate is important. When you start playing, if you get a PS5 and you start playing at 60 frames a second, you may change your mind on that. So you may not though. You may say to hell with it. You may say 60 frames is trash. You may not though. You may not. So, so I've been here about an hour, guys. Are there any questions? I got like 4 viewer questions. Some is on the. All right, so I'm gonna talk about the. Somebody asked me a few months ago to talk about the Eternals movie and what the Eternals are. So for Marvel, the Eternals are a group of extraterrestrials that came to Earth many moons ago, and they messed around with humans. The humans that were on Earth, they were primitive, so they messed around with their DNA, and so some of the humans, when they're exposed to this Terrigen mist, it's called Terrigen. When they're exposed to it, it it mutates their genes, and they get special abilities. So I think this is a way Marvel will introduce mutants into the MCU. If you get the Avengers video game, and this is not a spoiler because you can watch the trailer. Um, the Avengers helicarrier in the video game that's coming out, it's powered by a Terrigen crystal. So when that Terrigen crystal blows up, people in a short area, local area, get exposed to the Terrigen mist. One of the people exposed is Miss Marvel, Camilla Khan. You know, not Captain Marvel, but Miss Marvel, who is Camilla Khan. And this is on the video game. This has nothing to do with her origins, all that kind of stuff. Now, do not get this confused. Don't say, "Well, you said this and you lied." No, no, no. This is the video game. This is the lore that they're using, which they can change it, and because they can make it whatever the hell they want it to be. So she gets exposed to it, and she ends up getting the powers that she has because of the Terrigen mist. So again, now some humans when exposed to the Terrigen mist, it kills them. It'll kill them. But others, that's not true. Others, it's not true. So, but we'll have to wait and see how they handle it. I do think that I don't think this is going to be a $1 billion movie or anything like that. Marvel is officially starting over with with Phase 4. I guess we're into now, And it was tough to say goodbye to Phase 3. There are still people with websites like the New Rock Stars and all that stuff. They're still making money off of Phase 3 stuff. You know, stuff that was done by the Avengers and all that kind of stuff. So that answers that question. Next question about it is, all right, Avengers Endgame. How did the time? How come Banner? Let me read this again. All right. How come Banner had a problem getting Ant-Man to come back in the Avengers Endgame? Okay, so basically what happened in Avengers Endgame is the Avengers build a tunnel to use to go through the quantum realm to go to different parts of their own timeline. So because they did that, Banner was not able to pinpoint where in the timeline Scott was. Scott Lang is Ant-Man. So when he brought him back the first time, he was a baby, then he was an old man, and stuff like that. So what Tony Stark did, Tony Stark had a GPS in a sense that it would tell you exactly where in the timeline to go and where in the timeline to get back through the quantum realm because you had to get back to the same point. So that's all Tony Stark did, and he said here. That's why he said here time travel GPS. That's why he said that. So the Godfather movie is a tedious movie and must be the worst damn movie ever made. The Godfather movie is tedious. It is a tough watch. But I enjoyed The Godfather. I like Godfather Part 2 even more. You know, I like that even more. So, yeah, I enjoy The Godfather. So, 1 and 2 were good. I didn't care for Godfather 3. I thought Godfather 3 was trash. So, you saw an article about yeah, it is. People are not reading the Captain Marvel comic book. People don't read comic books now at all. That's why they're so cheap to get. Yeah, people just they don't read. The people don't read anymore. So yeah, they did Sam Ash. So, but yeah, again, I enjoyed The Godfather. It was a good movie. Good movie. So, so Operation Flashpoint is on PS now. Oh, is it? All right, yeah, I have Flashpoint on Steam. I think Flashpoint's on there. So yeah, I may have to check that out. But all right, guys, I'm going to get on off here. I just wanted to make sure the OBS was up and running correctly. It looks like so far it is. Going to have to get back in touch with BitCloud, maybe kind of juice it up a little bit. So, but all right, guys, I'm going to bump on off here. I appreciate you joining me early this morning, early, and it was early. So, but you all stay blessed. You all take it easy now. Peace out. Hold on. So you believe an Xbox can enjoy the Godfather movie? Yeah, I mean Godfather is a good movie, but it's a slow burn. Godfather is a slow burn. Okay, it's a slow burn. So understanding the way the mob worked and the families working together and stuff like that, it's hard to watch. So, but yeah. But I'm gonna get on off here, guys. You all stay blessed. You all take it easy and have a good day. Play your games or the terrorists win. Peace.